Hi folks, Will from MinIO here, and in this video we're going to take you through what it's going to look like when you actually take an exam. We'll also show you how to get your system set up so that you can be successful. Let's take a look. Before you get to your exam day, you are going to want to make sure that your computer is fully compatible. We do a remote delivery. This means that you are going to be using your camera, your microphone on your laptop. You will be using a dedicated application that you download from Prometric in order to run the exam. And we need to make sure that all of your data connectivity is such that we can keep a good connection to you, that you're not going to lose connection to the exam. If you do lose connection to the exam, you may end up having to cancel and reschedule your exam. So be sure that you follow this confirm link here on the MinIO Prometric test page to make sure that you are ready to go. And you can check your device very easily right here. Before you schedule your exam, you can run this system check. This goes through, checks your operating system, screen resolution, the microphone, your webcam. It tests your download speed and your upload speed. All of this will be checked for you as part of the process. Once you have completed that system check and everything goes well, you will need to download, either for Windows or Mac, the ProProctor app. Once you have the ProProctor app installed, you can then take your exam. Okay? Notice right here, log in using your confirmation number and your last name. This is very important. Make sure that you have kept that confirmation number from that email. That is the most important thing in that email, is your confirmation number. All right. On test day, you're going to make sure that your device is ready to go. Do another quick system check. You can do that through the ProProctor app. Don't forget to disable any VPNs, things like that, in order to make sure that we have connectivity. Your proctor will be observing you as you take your exam, so you need to make sure that your microphone and your camera are on and functional. Make sure that your testing space is nice and clean. I would love it if everybody had a nice, clean testing space like this virtual one that I'm in, but maybe you don't. Make sure that you have nothing lying around on your desk. Make sure that you have a nice clear area behind you. Make sure that you are in an area where people are not going to be walking in and possibly interrupting your exam, because that can cause an issue. Okay, so just make sure that you have everything ready to go there. I have taken a few exams from Prometric and others. You will need to make sure that your phone is somewhere else. You will need to make sure, in many cases, your smartwatch is left somewhere else. We are trying to take test integrity very, very seriously here. So make sure that your desk is clear. You will be asked to turn your laptop to make sure that we can see that there's no pile of notes on your desk. We may even ask you, if you have very long hair, we may ask you to reveal your ears to make sure you're not wearing headphones. So just be aware of that. You will need to have your valid government issued ID ready so you can prove that you are who you say you are. Your ID needs to match the name that you registered under, so be sure that you have that as well. Once you're ready to test, ProProctor app at the scheduled start time, which will also be in your email, will be available to you. If for some reason you need to reschedule your exam, make sure you do it at least 48 hours before. As long as you adhere to that 48-hour window, you can continue to reschedule your exam as much as you want. Your exam attempt never expires. If you need any more information, there is a complete knowledge base available from Prometric on how to use the ProProctor tool. I will show you the ProProctor tool, although I'm not going to get too deep into the exam, of course. But the ProProctor tool is a very important tool to our system. When you open the ProProctor tool, you are going to be prompted to connect to your exam, and it's going to ask for two pieces of information. Pieces of information I may have mentioned once or twice in this video already. The first piece of information is your confirmation code. Make sure you have that from the email that you were sent, your confirmation email. Also, the last name that you entered into our system. Make sure that you are typing your last name exactly the way that you typed it in when you registered. The confirmation code and your last name are how we're going to identify you in the system. Once you have started the ProProctor tool, though, by the way, the ProProctor tool takes over your system in no small way. It will, on a Mac, remove all of your dock. It will remove your menu bar. It makes sure that your laptop is doing one thing and one thing only, and that is taking the exam. Okay? It is a good idea to quit any other running applications before you start the ProProctor application. Make sure that just that tool is running when you take the exam. This is, again, another way that we make sure that we have exam integrity when we are taking the exam. Your proctor will walk you through the process of getting set up and do yet another systems check. They will ask you for your government ID. And then once you have gone through all that process, your exam will begin. Our exam again is 60 questions. All 60 of the questions will be presented to you at once. What this means is that you can do the questions in any order. Our questions are designed to stand alone. You do not need to answer question 1 in order to answer question 2. So you can take them in any order you like. This means that you can also spend a little bit of time going through the questions, finding the ones that you think that you can answer accurately quickly and get those out of the way. And then you can go back and take the ones that are taking a little more time, a little more thought, and spend the time that you need there. Get some momentum going when you take the exam. Get a few good questions under your belt. Make sure that you've answered them correctly, and then move on. Once your exam is over and your proctor has closed the exam for you, you're done. You will get your results very, very quickly from Prometric, and then we will also be sending you an email with your information about your certification if you pass. And that's everything that I have to show you about the exam experience. Good luck on your exam attempt. If you have any questions for me, please don't hesitate to reach out at certification@min.io.